me to let me know, hey, this system is broken, and I would just go in and fix it. That's literally all I want to do now. I don't,
Mhm.
nothing else.
Yeah,
But
I get you.
you have an agency and you are like migrating, doing some migration to this model, or
Yeah.
you
Um,
work with
yeah,
this.
I work for I work in life cycle marketing. So this is like really like full stack marketing development. So I started in sales, right? Then, obviously salespeople would always get angry at the marketers. Hey, these leads are sending me, they suck. These
Okay.
people don't know what they're talking about. They're not ready for it. They're not really ready. They don't really understand. What are you guys marketing? So sales development turned into sales enablement. Like, okay, I need to actually go and enable myself to manage my own pipeline and pipeline automation so that I can go and learn marketing. So then I learned marketing, and now sales and marketing together, that's called revenue operations. So
Exactly.
being able to do both of those, like in the front of a business, became full stack marketing development for me. So it's handling, from the top of the channel, taking people from unawareness on social media platforms or through blogs or however people would first encounter the business, to turning them into a hot lead, giving them a lead magnet, throwing them into the sales pipeline, now doing the sales enablement to manage the pipeline. All of this, it becomes really intricate. And I'm glad that I know how to do it from front to end, but doing it for front to end for people just became annoying. Like, one of the things I learned from working at HubSpot was this: like, HubSpot didn't go after Salesforce's clients. If you are good at the thing that you say you are good at, you should be able to take somebody in this market and move them up market with the thing that you say you are good at. So marketing agencies, like, there's this churn risk that they end up, going through, where you could be a good marketer, but your clients will still fire you because you're a good marketer. Like, if you give them a bunch of leads, now does their business have the infrastructure to actually funnel those leads and turn them into a converted customer? The answer is usually no. So you could have amazing marketing, shitty infrastructure. So I learned how to build the infrastructure. But when you do this, you might think, okay, I'm a good agency, so I want a lot of clients. No, you don't, because your job is to scale clients. If you have a lot of clients that you're scaling, you're actually just running yourself ragged. I'd rather just work with 3 to 5 clients
Oh,
who I
me
know
too,
I'm getting
bro.
results.
I am a hundred
Mm,
percent with you.
I agree with you as well.
If
Quality,
if I'm
quality
getting
work.
them paid, and if I'm getting them paid and I'm getting a percentage, then the more money I make for them, the more money that they just have to pay me. And they're not going to be upset that they're paying me more because I'm making the money.
It's a
Yeah.
win-win.
So, but I can't. So because of this, it's just like, you know what? I don't really want to do this with for other people anymore. Let me just build a small system and all I'm doing is I've built a data refinery. Like, it's just a data refinery that I've built that is really, really good for government tech. So there's just a lot of messy judicial processes, public information, and I just built a system that helps organize it and deliver it to constituents. And that's it. Like, that's it. It's just there's a lot of tools that I've had to kind of Frankenstein together to do it. But once I learned N8N, hey, I'm pretty good. I just kind of manage this system, and that's it. That's all I want to do now. I can market this myself. I can whatever, but I have no interest in being in marketing anymore. I think there's enough tools out here for people to learn how to do it themselves. They don't need people like me anymore. Well, they do, but I don't want to play that game anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is a kind cause because all the everybody that was in the marketing, they everybody was selling like, I will make you earn more money. I will give you 100 qualified leads per day. Call me in the link below and the stuff. And obviously,
Ugh,
it's not that easy.
blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's not that easy.
Yeah,
If it was
I
easy
think
like
the
that,
day the day
everybody
that I
is
really
rich now, and it's not.
yeah, yeah.
It's not what happened. Like,
The pivot that really changed was when I got on a call once, and one of these CEOs. you could tell he'd just been through so many people that always hit him up like, yeah, I'll, increase your business, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah.
And we got on the call and he says to me, he says, listen, man, I introduced myself. I like cold email. Cold email is the best for me. Like I'm usually doing B2B. I know who cold email is for. It's cool. And I get on the call, and the CEO says to me, he says, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't know my problem better than me, I'm not going to pay you. And I was like, damn, all right. I like this guy because I guess he was just so tired of, people that just knew how to do the skill but didn't understand the business enough to know how to apply it. But it also made me realize like, no, to me, you're a retailer and you want to buy my services. But for you to say that to me means that you're not an idiot, which means like consumers are getting smarter. People are getting smarter. They know what they need. They just don't know how to do it. And they're willing to pay for it as long as it's somebody who knows what they're doing. But the problem is, most people don't know what they're doing. I've kind of built my marketing career off of the philosophy that most people's problem is that they don't understand their problem, which is why they try to pick solutions based on their understanding of the problem, which just creates more problems. So for me, marketing has been, how do I use this system that I've built to educate this person? Most people fall out of funnels because they're just not educated enough on why they should trade the value that they have for the thing that is being offered to them. So how do we educate better? I'm going to be honest. Most people, they'll look at somebody else. They launched this campaign. They made $1 million. We want to do that too. You don't even know if they're doing that well. You don't know what resources that they used for that. You don't know anything about anything. If you try to do what they're going to do, what they're doing, you're probably just going to automate your business into the shitter. This is what you want implemented. Okay. Whatever.
Bro, you are right.
Yeah.
This is what is happening, and the marketing is the market stay with the goods. The this guy, everybody that is just like that. We have an expression to say that in Portuguese. Let me see. It's a a flash in the pan. In English, it's not. It's like when you have a fire and you put some dry leaves, just burn and end quickly. So the market is it's full with these guys that burn and then it's just end. Who have the consistency and the knowledge and the know-how to do stuff keeps in the market, like the seniors. We need to be seniors, don't be these juniors, these guys that just
Yeah.
surf the waves, burn, and then they are all dead.
And again, I think what's funny is the seniors they don't talk often. They just, there's yeah, I don't know what you guys believe in, but I read the Bible a lot, but it's a good book. It's obviously a book that's lasted through the test of time. So there's good examples, but in the book, it says the fool will do last what the wise man does in the beginning. And I've noticed that a lot of really experienced marketers, they don't talk. They never like even my agency, we manage about $750 million across all of our clients. And we only have 30 clients. It's a big, and we have what, 34 people that work at this agency. And I can tell you, like, even though paid advertising, like PPC is what we do, we don't do PPC to get clients. Like we don't do what we're good at to get clients. We do cold email and referrals. That's how we get all of our clients. And what I'm saying is like we don't talk about it. We don't. we don't even talk about the paid advertising we do. We just use our clients' case studies and say, hey, they're spending this much. We got them a 8x return. If this is what you're looking for, we might be able to help you. And it's just interesting.
This
I would
you say
consider
is like it's pay per it's like Google advertising paying for click.
right. Yeah, yeah. The
Okay.
Google, all of the social media platforms, but even now we're starting to see a difference because most people are Googling things less and they're using ChatGPT and AI more to
Yes. Yes.
find things that we might be looking for. Like I think I've been using Gemini a lot lately, and I noticed that like when I'm really in the thick of conversation, Gemini will actually like give me a YouTube video to go with what I'm asking about to, enrich myself. I'm like, oh, this is cool. So should we be optimizing people's YouTube channels so that Gemini knows that this is a good resource during a chat to throw in? That's an interesting look at marketing.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, the consistent is the key, I think.
Also, bro, the video, Gabriel, the video's not in English. Find one in
Is it in
English.
Portuguese or what?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you
Ah,
should. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to find some in English, but bro, just go there and N8N Hostinger how to set up. It's
Yeah, I think I'll
it's
need to.
fine. It's like
But self-hosting. Oh, one of the things that I came across was I think one of the things that I was worried about was just the cloud costs. I know I'm probably going to be running so many executions. I think I just wanted to hear from somebody who might have done self-hosting to see like, hey,
oh,
how technical is
self-hosting.
this
You
setup?
say is like a provider in your home, a computer in your home.
yeah, on
Okay.
your own PC, I
I've
guess.
got a
Okay,
Yeah, I've
okay.
got an RTX 5070. So I've got a
I guess
beefy
it's
boy.
overkill, brother.
Yeah, I won't lie. I've got a beefy stack here for sure.
Oh shit, bro. 5070 is crazy. Like the specs here is crazy, brother.
I
What
thought
do
I
you
was
do?
gonna
Like
be a gamer.
hard AI rendering on stuff, or what do you do? Like
That's I won't
57?
lie, that's what I want to do. Just like super a lot of AI stuff.
Yeah.
But I
It's a
thought I was gonna be a
supercomputer.
Yeah, the
I,
graphics card he used, it's like overkill. Like 5070 is like super good.
I won't lie. It's comparable to the 4080. It's not. It's just, but it is a 5070.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I do like. I was just doing a lot of like content generation and things like that. But now that I'm working a lot with I want to get more use out of this thing. I pretty much have like my own server here. So,
Oh, damn, that's good. Crazy, like you got a
uh,
hefty stack over there.
um, but now I'm like, how do I use it? I want this thing to print me money, bro.
Exactly.
Have you used it to do some Bitcoin mining?
Yeah, well, uh,
Nowadays it's not
yeah,
worth
but I'm
anymore because of the energy
Yeah,
cost,
exactly.
but
Yeah, yeah.
years
But
ago
but it
it
was a
would be
thought.
nice.
Yeah. In the past, it was a thing like mining and stuff with all your RTX. But I guess it's
Yeah.
dead right now.
I thought I was gonna be a gamer. Like I was really into sim racing. But I don't I love business a lot. Like I love business architecture. I love like marketing, sales enablement. And so
Yeah.
like now that AI is here for me to just create agents, connect them to tools and deploy workflows in different places. That's all I want to do. But now I don't want to do it for anybody but myself. So,
Oh, nice one. You
Fair
like,
enough. You have this right.
yeah, you have this right. Like, you have worked a lot. Like, you said you used to work in HubSpot, right?
yeah,
We guess you earned a lot of experience from there, working
I
sales,
won't lie. Like
marketing, and
it's
stuff. Like, you got
it's
the
definitely
whole
allowed me
pipeline.
to see things differently. And here's how it started. It was like I was selling the tool to small businesses, but small businesses, HubSpot's like a $5,000 per month tool. So the ones who could afford to to get it, I was just looking at their businesses and I'm just like, huh, I don't know what a big business is anymore. Like you got businesses with like five people in it and they're making like $1 billion a year. And you're like, what the heck? What are you guys doing? How are you doing this? And you start paying attention. Like HubSpot's just a shovel. So, you start looking and you're like, huh, what do you need this tool for? And I start paying attention to the businesses that are coming to get it. And this is what really opened me up to like business. We weren't segmented by like industry or number of people in the business or how much the business was making. So I was really exposed to showing people how to implement HubSpot in so many different verticals that it developed a very well-rounded way of looking at business just in general for me. And this is why I'm like, oh, okay, so you just need to understand what you're doing, become like if if my it's tools and then the skill. Like I'm not gonna do you understand what I'm saying? Like if I'm a social media marketer,
Yeah, I get
my
you.
job is not to get good at Twitter. My job is to become a better social media marketer. Twitter is just the tool. And a lot of people they can't see past the tools that are in their hand because they think the tool is supposed to be the saving grace. And it's like, no, don't you've missed the point. And that's the reason why you're not actually getting better. Like you even traders, right? Like you think getting better at this indicator or getting better at your strategy is no, you need to become a better trader. You need to
Yeah.
become better at understanding the things that move the market and how you define those things so that when you're looking at the charts, you know what you're looking for. But people often are blinded by the thing that's sitting right in front of them as if that's the thing. It's not the thing. That's the thing that creates enablement. There's a difference.
Mm. All right. Exactly. Like people just blindly follow this everyday hype, like you said, like charts and indicator. Like if you follow this chart indicator, you're gonna make millions. But that's not the case, because a real good trader, it's like both strong mentally as well. Like he gotta be prepared and stuff. He
Right.
has to have all those set up, like London, New York. I used to do trading as well, like the past and stuff, but it didn't work out for me. But yeah,
Yeah. For me, it was too many things that I like again, and I'm in the crypto markets now, so like I'm not a trader anymore. I'm more of a liquidity provider. Just park some money right here and let it grow over time. I don't get it. I'm like I don't need to trade anymore. Here's an easy, but it fits me. Like don't get me wrong. Like trader, I know guys who are making a lot of money trading, but again, right? Like I understood me more than trading, and I understood that being a liquidity provider was just a lot better for me. It's I don't know. People like okay, anti-gravity, for example.
No,
Man,
no, but
here's a cool tool.
equity is the game for the give the other stuff for the children. Equity is the real market, you know.
Yeah. Equity is the game. And
Yeah,
again, going back to just the marketing agencies, it's like, okay, you're getting paid a $2,000 retainer. This this person that you're helping, they're getting paid more, but because you didn't take the equity, now you have to find more clients to make more money. When if you take the equity, the more money this client that you're helping makes, the more that they just pay you. So now you just have to work with them and getting them paid more and you'll make more versus needing to go and find more clients. That's the difference. You're trading instead of just looking for equity with client. That's the agent. It's broken. It's a broken agency model, but people think, oh, I've got so many clients. That sounds like hell, bro.
yeah,
That
exactly. Like
sounds, that
you
sounds
gotta
horrible.
monitor every single client, like you said before. Like
Oh,
you get stuck with all of these people. Like we should be chasing quality over quantity. That's what I think.
yeah, I don't want a lot of clients. That takes away from now I've got to have a weekly meeting with all of these people, and I think that makes me this big business guy. Like, no, I thought the point was to make more money in less time. I thought that's
Yeah,
what that's what the point was. But now you've got a bunch of different high-end jobs that you have to manage. That sucks.
exactly. Like straight zombie culture.
Anti-gravity.
But
is a new tool that has taken, people by storm. And I think even me, I found myself working in anti-gravity and I was like, I'm not a developer. Why? 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 This is just another tool. I don't need to, this is maybe exciting for, somebody that does front end and back end, but nah. And then there was Claudebot. And it's like,
yeah, this Cloudberry
these,
is
like,
it's a new thing, but yeah, it's pretty good.
these are just tools. These are just new tools. What are you doing that you would even need this? I had to ask myself when I was learning anti-gravity. I was like, what am I doing that I would need anti-gravity? I have the tools that I know work for me. I just need to learn N8N to connect them all. And I could probably do it better. Like with anti-gravity based on the things that I do, there's this black box theory. You know how you don't really know what's going on, right? But with N8N, I have full control over the system that I've created. If something breaks, it's just like, okay, it's this module, this section of my system that I just need to either upgrade, replace, or just fix. Like it's okay. But
Yeah.
business to me is like an assembly line. You just need to know which levers to pull at the right time for
When
what's
the
going
time
on in the
comes,
business.
when the time comes,
Yeah.
you will know. Like now, I should know anti-gravity. When
Right.
the
Right.
right
Like
moment, we have the
when I
right moment because, as you say, tools nowadays we have like a tons of tools for
Mhm.
every kind of stuff. One only to do the prompts of image creation, the other one to do the videos, and you have the one tool to do videos realistic, the other one to do upscale, the other one to do the subtitles, the other one to do the is like, bro, it's it's one, you have a tons of tools to each part of the process. Just use what do you
Mhm.
need. You don't need to know
What you
all
need.
of them all the time and and try to sell it for any cost just to say you know how to do it. I am just tired,
Yeah.
bro. As I really feel, I know how you're feeling. I rather have like
Yeah.
three big and nice clients than a wallet with 10 client, 10 small. Even if I will be like pay less, it's not only about that, it's about the quality work, the quality
Yeah.
time. And with the time, with the consistency, all these big clients will like overpay you. You need to have like in a year, 1 year from now, I will need to have 20 clients to pay what those huge, few but huge clients now will pay me. Like, doesn't work the energy.
If one client pays me, there's a difference between if this client pays me 10% of the money, their revenue per month, and they make, $10,000 a month. Okay, they're paying me $1,000, but through my work, I've scaled them to 500K per month. All right,
Yeah, but
cool.
but but
I'm getting paid
if you
50 grand
spend your
from this one
quality
client.
energy on this client, you can make him
Hmm.
like double this amount.
Right. And that's the point. It's like, do I put effort into finding more clients or double down the effort on this client that I like working with to get them to the point where the 10% that they pay me per month is the 10% that I would need to just be okay with making 50K a month from this one client.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
and
crazy.
and and I think like I find myself thinking with myself like, and if your balls hurt because you feel this way, like I need to dismiss some little clients to focus and do the effort on the big ones, it's okay. Call yourself a technology company, whatever, but just do this stuff, make it
Yeah.
happen. Like,
Exactly. Even if you
You're
got a
gonna have
light,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Nice chat. Quality chat.
Oh yeah, like even if you got a light, you just take the job and figure it all out on the
Yeah.
process. Yeah.
You, yeah, I was gonna say like sometimes actually that's how I learned. I think working at HubSpot, I think the difference between being a consultant is when you're a consultant, you don't really have your hands on the tools. You just kind of, at first the way that my career started, it was just I got really good at understanding like APIs, but in order to like really consult well, it was like, okay, I understand what this tool does. I understand what this tool over here does. And I think I understand why you're trying to put them together to reach this goal. But that developed me needing to really, understand someone's tech stack really well so that I understand why they needed to connect it and which data points were relevant for the mapping, the API connectivity. And then I would just consult them on, okay, this is the strategy that you would go with to connect these two tools and hit this goal that you're trying to do. But that's just me consulting and a little bit it's actually just theory based on just really really well defined research that I gave a presentation on. But as a consultant, you never really see the end of it. After that consultation, like that was it. Yeah, when you get HubSpot and connect it with this and this is what should happen. You guys should be able to reach your goals and beyond. Blah blah blah. End of that. That's it.
You
It wasn't
just
until I
became
got laid
a
off that I
tool.
realized.
You turn yourself in a
Yeah.
tool with all the tools. You are just another tool. Like what the fuck?
That's it. But what ended up happening when I got laid off, that's when I had to go from consultant to actually doing it for people, and that's when I was like, oh, okay. So somebody hired me, and then it was like, all right, well, they're paying me to figure it out. So I figured it out, obviously, because I knew what I was talking about. I just never, actually rolled up my
Implement it
sleeves and
yourself.
did it themselves. And I think that that was a very, very important part of my career for sure. But once I started doing it, I won't lie, like that first client just became a client that just kept paying me because it was just like, oh, okay, well, I'll just keep doing this for this person. So they paid me to figure it out, is what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is I use that to learn how to do it incredibly well instead of just doing it one time and then going, okay, now I'm ready to get clients. No, you're not. No, you're not. You watched two YouTube videos and now you're a developer. Stop this. Stop it.
Yeah.
Come on. You vibe coders, stop it. You're not
If
you're
you
not
should,
doing anything.
if you only do some JavaScript with ChatGPT, you are like you are not even close a junior developer. Like you are just a adventurer.
Yeah, for sure, to be honest.
Like I did all my workflows and all my VPS hostinger, all my ODBC Power BI connect with my database in PostgreSQL, all of that with YouTube and ChatGPT. But I don't even dare to call myself a dev. Like, it's not. Come on, let's be honest. I'm just a guy that knows how to learn some stuff when I need, and that is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great skill.
Yeah. A lot of people trap themselves in tutorial hell. And it's just
Yeah.
like you're trying to acquire knowledge for this just in case, scenario. But hey, man, there's no just in case. There's just what you need right now. Don't worry. When you need something else, when that time comes, it'll probably be something like new. Like I got tired of the AI race. Like I was really into Grok. And I was like, okay, I want
Okay.
Grok to be my main thing for everything. He's got real-time data access. He keeps me up to date. But the ecosystem is lacking. I think Google has the best ecosystem for AI and tools, in my opinion. So I was just like, okay, well, they've got a good RAG system that I can use. I can connect it in an N8 into that. They've got gems. I can use that. They've got Opal. I'm like, okay, cool. So I can use Gemini for a lot of things and I can still connect Grok if I need, specific research things based on real-time events. I can connect Claude if I need some code review. All right, great. And then I've got AI, Google AI Studio to really like beef up my agents and harden them with like non-hallucinogenic things that would make them go off into tangents. But knowing like all of these tools exist and then knowing what I want to do with them is important. But everybody's just like, oh, this is cool too. I'm going to add this to my stack. Like, you don't even need that. What is that for?
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
they just want to hop in the trend instead of knowing what
Yeah.
those tools, the power they carry.
Like that, I get so upset when I go on YouTube to try to like learn something new or just try to get some information about something, and then I'm just seeing everybody like N8N is old. Here's the new ways. Like, no, you still need N8N. Stop that. Why would you tell people that? And there
Yes,
aren't that
yes.
many
I
tools that
saw
can
a lot
connect
of advertising
outside.
like that. NHN, it's
Yeah,
dead because I have a new method to do your
yeah, okay.
automations.
Yeah,
It is clicking the link below. Bro, I am
it's not
so happy
true.
with my workflows. You have no idea. Leave me alone. It's
And that's
all working
I
so
get
well. I have so much ideas to implement. So fuck off, you know.
it's just marketing, bro. It's like it and it goes back to just when people were saying, "Oh, cold email is dead. Here's the new way. Here's
Yes,
all you
yes.
need now." And it's just like you guys are doing like you said, it's in waves. Like
Yeah,
this,
it's
they're
waves,
just
bro.
doing the
It's
same
waves. It's
thing now
waves.
Yeah.
These
with AI.
guys,
It's like
they
you don't
are
need
all
anything
like
anymore.
dry
You just need
leaves in the
anti-gravity.
fire.
Stop it.
They will burn and
And
then
it's
they are dead.
confusing people. It's
Exactly.
confusing people. Like, oh, you N8N is dead. All you need is anti-gravity. All you need is Claude skills. You don't need N8N anymore. Your agentic workflows will take care of what N8N. So, why are you telling people that? That's wrong.
Yes.
Exactly.
If
Like
You
if you
still need to
manage your
connect this
ads
Claude.
with this
Oh,
program, you are doing so wrong. I have a way.
oh,
Oh man, come on, leave my ads.
yeah.
this is
There's
the
this
reason why there's so
platform
much
as well.
AI
Like
slop.
with a single prompt, you can get the whole anything workflow, which is complex one. Yeah, those kind of stuff are like super like it's only up to the hype for now.
And I
And that's the
think
reason
that
why
everybody that
I
have
had to
this
join the
feeling
server.
like everybody's earning so much money selling this thing, it's too easy to the people like have this
Hey,
feeling in the chest like
I'm
I
gonna be
need
honest.
to be part of that. Like, oh, I
It's
am
actually not even
so
true, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, but
These guys are not making money. They're not making money. Don't let them, these guys are not making
You're
money.
only making money
These guys
because
are
of those dumb people. Like
they can
some,
make like
some
a
of
good
these people are my
salary
clients.
for
yeah,
a period, but this is not make money, real money, like equity, for example.
yeah.
Some of these people are my clients. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They're not making money. I'm just telling.
Yeah,
I won't mention names, but listen, some of these guys, they're like, yeah, you can make $30,000 a month just selling N8N workflows. Well, then why aren't you? You're not.
Bro,
exactly.
You're
bullshit, bullshit.
fine. You're you're telling everybody you know go. I'm in your go high level. You don't make that much. You stop lying. You you're telling everybody to buy go high level, but I manage your custom CRM that we made for you.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
This is the market that we're in. So,
Yeah.
and again, that's the reason why I wanted to ask one of you guys for like a self-hosting too. Like, I just don't, even YouTube is starting to piss me off with just people who are just not, this is just content. YouTube is just another marketing device. You can't, it's getting hard to get real information from YouTube now.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's full of information, but all garbage one for now.
Bro,
What are you guys
I
building? What
can
are you guys working on?
be like unfair. YouTube helps me a lot with building this N8N stuff and workflows. I learned
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot. I
YouTube is
learned
really
a lot.
useful, but like it's mixed up. Like everything's mixed up. Some of them are marketing, some of them are like really useful content, but
But
some of
I
them,
think it's because of the mentality I have when I listen to these guys doing all this propaganda. I just go there, get the information I need, and goes out. And that is it.
Yeah.
I don't be like I don't do any kind of immersive. I don't get addicted on their content and this stuff.
Again, you just got to know what you need, and then you go, you
Yeah,
get what you
yeah,
need,
I
and you're
know.
out.
I need to know how to, like, next week I want to put the evolution API to do some WhatsApp workflow. I go to YouTube, WhatsApp, how to connect nodes, this and that, and we'll get some free templates, watch some 5 minutes video, and I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. And that
Yeah.
is it.
Yes. Just don't get stuck in the tutorial hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, tutorial hell, man. That's where people
Real and wrong.
they just they never. I won't lie. Like part of me, I caught myself in tutorial hell, and then I was like, it was. I realized it was because there was like every day a client would hit me up about something new that they would want to implement, and I would have to now go and learn that tool and then figure out how to implement it, and then another tool would come out and they'd want to go into a different direction, and I'm like, this must be what developers go through when the CEO says they want this new thing. My wife's a QA engineer, so it's like
Ah,
anytime she's testing something and then the idea changes, it's like, well, we weren't even done the first thing yet. And it's just like, no. And then the CEO's like, should we hire another developer? It's like, hey, you don't buy a second oven to make a pizza cook faster. That's not how that works.
exactly, like, like when I was starting
So
out my like undergrad studies for like I'm a recent graduate, like, by the way, so I was stuck
mhm,
in tutorial hell, to be honest. But I
yeah.
like around this whole undergrad journey, I found like coding is not the place for me. Like it was pretty hectic, like all those codes, bugs. Yeah, it was not for me. It was pretty hard. So right now I'm
So what are you
just
working on these days?
I'm just like hopping on different things, like exploring myself, like doing businesses and stuff, like local business. By the way, I live in Nepal and there's not lots of opportunities for me. Like everything is
Mm,
restricted. Even you mentioned crypto, right? It's banned in Nepal
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Everything is
Jeez
restricted
Louise.
over there. Yeah.
Goodness. Oh man. You could start an N8N agency if you like.
Yeah, I am starting like I already have clients, but
Yeah,
there's local clients from Nepal, like they pay you very less because the average
yeah.
income in Nepal is, I guess, like $70 per month in Nepal, and it's super less, man.
I would say here's just my advice. Just business. Like I'm usually looking at the businesses that are making money. Those are the businesses that are always going to be making money. And I can tell you, like, businesses in money will always make money. So, like, the financial industry, like fintech companies that need workflows and automated workflows, you should, like, you might want to approach them about, hey, what do your systems look like? Like, they will likely pay you a lot of money. So, I mean, maybe you got to do better about just, how you are defining the clients that you even want to do stuff for, that they'll make it worth it. You have an expensive skill. Go to the people that this expensive skill looks like chump change to them, but an absolute necessity. That's called leverage, where you are the fulcrum.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you on that. Like, by the way, I'm
Wait, is
quite
that
new to
my,
this
sorry, am I
N8N as well.
feeding back?
Oh no, we can hear you
Is that
pretty
my
good, man.
mouse? I
Oh,
am my
is it?
mouse. I hope it's not my own mouse feeding back through one of your speakers.
Oh, is that you clicking? Yeah, I can hear your mouse pretty clear. Got a super clicker over
No,
there,
it's
man.
not. It's not. No, I thought it was me, but it isn't.
Somebody's clicking. It sounds very soothing. It's very it's very satisfying.
See
I thought it was
it's
me.
mine. It's mine.
Gabrielle,
You got a
yeah,
nice
probably
clicker
do
over
some
there.
clicks.
Nice to
Oh,
hear. Like
bro,
you
it's
got
my
that.
microphone. My microphone's is shit. I need to buy a new
Oh
one.
yeah, hello everybody. I'm
Hello.
kind of new here. Hello,
How
Gabrielle.
you doing?
Hello, Mr.
You said
E.
you said you're new here.
Neuro.
What do you what you got cooking?
Me?
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I came. Gabrielle. Sorry, I think it was for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to you, Nero.
Not much mystery. Not much. It's a mystery to me because I haven't actually explored it yet. I've only done the very first basic agent chat workflow with the memory, database memory. That's it. That's
You
all I've done.
you say that, but you don't realize you are further ahead than literally 80% of the business owners I'm usually like chatting with. So congratulations, man. It's pretty far. Like that's
Yeah.
good.
Nice. Now, what are you
I am
cooking up then?
I work in government tech. Well, I'm building government tech now.
This guy will
And
like
it's
watch our transactions and
Yeah. Transaction
how
and
you
yeah.
pay your taxes. I'm just kidding.
I
But this is true.
I mean,
By
just
the
pretty
way.
much.
paid my taxes, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
I'm
That's
fine.
that's that's half the that's half true. Yeah,
Half
that's
true, half true.
you know,
Yeah.
for us, our government,
Yes.
they're good at accumulating data, but organizing it for, the taxpayer is super just lacking. So I built something that solves some problems for people, and now it's just like I had to stream a lot of tools together to do it. So now I'm like, okay, all I have to do now is just master N8N to make sure the data is passing very, very well. And that's why I'm here. So I just want you to know, man, I am in no way, an N8N master like Gabrielle and Noel. So
No,
yeah.
no, I'm new as well.
Bro,
Like,
master, it's a strong word, let's be
um,
honest.
yeah, Master is a
It's
really
a
strong
very
word.
strong word, yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
here's the thing that I've learned in my lifetime. I
Yeah.
have been very, very good at tech. All my life, I've been very, very good at tech. And it's only recently that I've learned that 99% of people will have the confidence to say they're really good or even an expert at something. And that's a completely different standard to what I held myself. So recently, I upgraded myself to a tech wizard. That I am saying I'm a tech wizard now.
tech
So
wizard,
don't underestimate Gabrielle.
sounds better, sounds
Yeah,
great.
sounds better than mastery.
So when
Wizard.
What's
someone
funny though
says
is
you're good at
you
it and
said you were
you're
new.
the one,
You
take
you
it,
said you were
Gabrielle.
new, but you've literally done more than there are people that I know, like with the little thing that you've done with creating your chatbot and just how you've worked it already, the first thing that you did. I got on Instagram the other day and I just mentioned one thing and my DMs got flooded of people that were like, "Whoa, you understand this? Man, could you drop more content?" I was like, "No way, guys, this is basic stuff." So I get what you mean. So, it's I guess in some part of the market, you are in front of certain people.
Yes,
Like you just have
yes,
to
bro. Wise
where you
words.
are in the market.
So I would love to know why did you say that Gabrielle was the master here?
I
No.
just met him. I just met him. We've been
You
talking for
just
what,
met him,
Yeah,
you just
40,
wanted to
40,
impress them.
40 minutes.
it's
He
is
helped
a
me
this
with
is a
something
scam,
and
bro. Run away.
We are promoting
I'm
scams
just
here.
he just going with the point that I just made. He's in front of me with N8Ns. So
Oh
he's a master to
no.
me.
Me as
Got
well.
you. I got you.
For
Okay,
the
so
tech part, Gabriel is
Gabrielle
the
seems
master, and for like sales and e-commerce, Mr. E-Man is the god tier level. Yeah,
This is
let's go.
hilarious.
You already got props.
yeah. Like I got two
I just
masters.
know a thing or
Me,
two
I'm
about a thing or
just
two.
yeah. So
Oh
Mr.
man, it must have been something
Bob
yesterday.
James seems to be one of the tech wizard here then, like the all-known sorcerer.
He's got to be the
Well,
N8N.
I
Well,
uh, I
do
said
you
I
need
got the
some help?
confidence.
Do you need some help with N8N? If you need some help, you can share with me.
Maybe, Gabriel, maybe, but
Share it, bro.
I
Share it.
unfortunately don't have any money at all, so I can't afford to hire anybody at the moment. But I do want to chat with you about it. Mystery, you said you had all the other things and you're looking to hook them together with N8N. Can you tell me a bit about what all the other things? Maybe I should tell you a bit first what I did. I started with the LAMP stack over 20 years ago. 30 years ago, I was writing Windows applications in Visual Basic, and I took a break from code for about 15, 20 years of no code with a couple of applications in between. And I've used from Mambo, Joomla, Drupal to WordPress, many different e-commerce things, and I built mobile applications in Android. I've done Xcode, iOS apps, Windows applications, and I've just started my journey back into code again, this time with AI.
Mm.
What have you been, what are you looking to hook together, Mystery? That's what I'm trying to find out more. I love finding out about tech.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, man. Sounds like you got a lot of things
Bro,
underneath those
yeah,
fingers, man.
I
So
feel
Yeah,
like
it's
a kid now, right?
yeah, exactly. Like
yeah.
28. I
I
know.
was
Well,
like,
I just
oh,
started.
fuck. What
yeah.
I
The
I
sky's
supposed
the
to
looked at your
tell to
limit.
this
profile.
guy I do, bro?
Yeah. I don't know if you were, I don't think you were in here when we were talking about digital marketing, but I come from the marketing tech world. I used to be a consultant at HubSpot, a solutions engineer at HubSpot. And I don't know, since being out, like I just found a small business that easy, super easy fulfillment model, but there's a lot of different pieces to it. Uh, just so I've had to kind of curate the tools. I think where I am right now in the journey of what I'm doing is I'm gathering all of the API documentation to put into one document to feed to AI so that once I start building it, I know the AI knows exactly why I'm connecting this to this and the proper like webhook context. So whether it's JSON, HTML, I need it to know that, but I'm putting all that together. But so here's a rundown of like all of the tools. I think it's like nine. So there's obviously the Gemini API, then there's the Google AI Studio. Then there's this tool called Document. This is for putting together like all of the documents that clients might need to sign all in one place.
Mic check.
Screen, huh? Would you say?
Sorry, that's my bad. My bad.
Okay. Yeah. So then there's Scraping Bee. This is a super proxy. It allows me to scrape websites and it just acts as multiple different proxies. Then there's Smart Lead. This is my cold email tool for sending out cold emails at scale. Then there's the Gmail API, the Telegram bot API, Twilio, Traceify. This is what allows me to skip trace people. So find, names and phone numbers, mainly used in the real estate industry for when people are trying to find homeowners. Then there's Notarize. This is for an online notary company. Rabbit Sign, and then BankServe and Stripe. So it's really all of these tools that are necessary for all of the different pieces of fulfillment for my business. And all I need to do is I need to make sure that I understand how to connect them all so that N8N is calling the API and the webhooks for each of these tools, but the JSON that needs to be embedded in these calls, I'm learning that they can be pretty specific.
I love it. I love it. All those different tools. I wish I took notes, but I didn't take notes. I see exactly where you're going. And I
Yeah.
also, I feel like we've met before. I feel like you and I have talked before somewhere.
Probably I remember when the AI agencies were first a thing. You know who Liam Otley is?
No,
The Motley.
afraid not.
He's the
This
top
is like my
lead.
second time in the N8N voice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe on Lovable. Have you been on Lovable voice?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Starter Story. Do you know those guys?
No, but I've been in
Uh,
Lovable Voice like 10 times or something over the
oh
past
yeah, yeah. Lovable Voice.
six
Yeah, yeah,
months.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
lovable.dev. I think we may have met there. I recognize your tonality and your flow.
I
Exactly. Like
appreciate that.
he sounds like a professional salesperson, to be honest. Like the way he delivers this is pretty good. Like,
So I know nobody's bigged up Noel yet, but Gabrielle, if you're there, I'd love to hear a bit about you.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. What you're cooking, bro?
Like, yeah,
Bro,
maybe I said Gabrielle
so
wrong.
here's the thing. I run advertising for Facebook and Instagram since the COVID. I had some drop shipping operations back there, and after those years, I just kept the advertising area. I was like some WordPress adventure as well, but not big deal, no big deal. And nowadays I run advertising for some company that sells internet here in Brazil, like optic fiber. I don't know how to say in English, but like I do advertising for WhatsApp um, to sell this internet. I have a operation with more or less 10, 15 people, sales consultant, and everybody that see my ads and clicking the link basically goes to a chatbot on my CRM. After that, the CRM have some integrations, some workflows with N8N working there. Like when the client send me their zip code, I get the address, the full address. When they send the social, I don't know, for you guys I think is social card, their his registration. They are the I check if they have credit approved to get to buy the internet and the stuff. I built some Power BI with the N8N workflow, some database in SQL, Postgres SQL. I never hear about this stuff until like 3 months ago. And most part of the automations, it's this kind of stuff. I do some workflows to fulfill some fields in my CRM according to the information that internet company gives to me, but nothing special. Like, the other clients I had, it's all for meta ads, all for how can I say, for advertising in general. Google Ads, Google Tag Manager, advanced how can I say, advanced tracking, like keeping the cookies, and this stuff. Basically,
Okay,
is
okay.
that, bro?
You've said a lot. I got it. Now your name, Gabrielle.
Yes, it's
Which
not.
one?
It's Naihonski. The last
I
Wait,
don't.
name?
how do you say your name?
You mean my last name?
No, no. Is it Gabrielle? Gabriel?
The other.
Gabrielle? How do you say it? How do you say your name?
Okay, Gabriel Naihonski.
Gabrielle. Okay, Gabrielle.
Yeah.
I
You
don't.
said a lot. I have a follow-up question of which CRM are you using?
Which AI?
CRM. Which customer relationship management system are you using?
Okay, is Como. Konmo.
Kono. Okay, I've not heard of that one.
Is this
Well,
one?
thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you guys both.
I can share here. I was. Is this
I have
one?
I have zero bandwidth. I'm afraid I can't watch another stream. I have zero bandwidth.
Can you see my screen now? I'm sharing.
I guess Bob said that he got zero bandwidth right now.
Oh, he needs to leave. Okay, I was like, I will share.
No, I don't
No,
need to leave. I
yeah,
just got no
he didn't
bandwidth.
mean to. Yeah, no bandwidth to watch the stream.
Okay,
For
okay.
now, he
Oh,
can just hear you.
sorry, bro.
But
So,
watching the stream, yeah, it's hard for
yeah, it's a CRM. It's cool. It's a very great one. You can do the funnels there. I have multiple people as in working on it. Have a lot of automations that a lot of bots to do a lot of things to like follow up, to sell, to make upsell and this stuff. And we are doing a great job. Like in the last, we are doubling the operation. We started with with like $1-2 a day of investment, and now we are like in maybe 5-6k dollars per day in advertising. So it's a lot of leads. It's almost, yesterday we had almost 800 leads. I want to
now.
go back to the house of 1k leads per day. I am converting almost 13% of all the leads. I am
Damn,
doing
that's pretty good.
some
That's
very
pretty
great
good.
job on the follow up with the the N8N flows. So yeah, we have
This
done
is this
a
is
decent
really
job.
good.
Yeah, yeah,
I have a major issue that I think you are solving with your workflow and with your energy to do the things. And maybe Mr. E, you also have this too. My failure is yes, I've been good at tech, but I've not been good at representing myself, presenting myself, or selling socially and talking with people, communicating, doing all the things I need to do in order to sell.
yeah.
So, congratulations to you, Gabrielle. Noel is the only person we haven't heard from an intro. I wonder, Noel, would I be able to get to know you a little?
Yeah, for sure. So, hi, my name's Noel, and I just turned 20 like a week ago, and yeah, and I'm a graduated student from University of Wolverhampton. So yeah, basically, I've been hopping around different trends. I used to work in an email marketing agency where I got to learn a lot of stuff. After that, I did some cold calls from Nepal to US, calling around local businesses, and later on I jumped to other tech field. So I come from a background of IT. I Yeah, that's it, I guess, for now. And on side note, I do a bit of freelance assignments for different peoples. Yeah, and that's how I earn a bit of pocket money for me. That's it for now.
How do you get your freelancing gigs? Because I started my business 20 years ago, and I was very lucky to be at the right place at the right time with search engine optimization.
Okay.
And I was able to do like a lead magnet and get business. Uh,
Um,
uh, I wonder, how are you getting the freelancing gigs? Because I'm in a position where my business has failed
okay.
because I basically traveled for 10 years instead of working on my business. And
Mm,
now everything's about to go south. So I need to get the Gabrielle and E-Man energy
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
This is this is exactly where like this sounds exactly like a consultation that I would have. Absolutely.
Yes, for
You
sure.
are You are a perfect fit for a conversation, but I have to, and I would love to dive into you. Don't worry, this is completely free, and you don't have to pay for any of this.
Yes,
I
bro.
I
Yes,
think
we
I
are
can
here
actually help
just
you
to.
based on what you shared. I definitely can help you, but I have a call I need to hop to in like 5 minutes. But I'm sure I will see you around the community. If you, I think I'll add you as a friend, and maybe when I get some free time, I'll go ahead and message you, and we can chat a little bit about what you're going through, man.
Awesome. See, that's a really nice opener for conversation there.
Okay.
I'd love
Yeah.
it. Are you on Twitter?
I am on Twitter. Here I'll
That would
type
be
in
the
my
best place for DMs back and forth.
yeah, yeah. Twitter's fun. Here would probably
Um,
just keep it relevant so that I just know, but I'm usually wary of people
I'm
that just hit me up out of
struggling.
nowhere.
Up until a month ago, I basically had do not disturb on every single thing ever. And so when Twitter introduced the new chat, I forced
Yeah,
myself to start chatting with people over there. But everywhere else, WhatsApp, Messenger, Telegram, Viber, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, I can't handle it. I will lose my mind. So I've got one place right now where I check the DMs, and that's Twitter.
yeah, no problem. That's definitely like I'm on Twitter. I usually have it open, just constant updates. But I think some of what you described, very common problems that I'm used to solving. So I'd love to just kind of dive in and point you to some really good solutions, man.
Mm, you're already doing it. You're setting an
And
example of how it's done.
yeah, and just so I guess I didn't I told you what I'm building now, but my background is marketing tech and just full stack marketing development for just end-to-end revenue operations. So I used to be a solutions engineer at HubSpot, where helping people implement these things for their specific business was like super important. There are a lot of things out here, right? Like maybe your business isn't doing well because you're probably focused on the wrong strategy that just doesn't align with the customers that you want to be attracting to your business, right? There was a person, I was consulting a taco shop once here in Nashville, Tennessee, and they spent a lot of money on, marketing for their social media. And I was like, oh yeah, that's great. 13,000 followers in a week. That's amazing. But let's look at the analytics. Florida, New York, California. Are any of these people walking in to buy a taco here? No, no. So you need to be spending money on marketing that kind of generates foot traffic here. But do you see what I mean? Like that's just a business that chose to optimize the wrong top of funnel channel that I'm sure maybe people will fly in to buy a taco later, but cost for acquisition now is like super high. Um, these are the things that I help people kind of strategize against. And once we refine that, picking the tools become easy. And I think that goes to what we were talking about earlier too. Like people try to get good at the tools because they see this is what's trending. It's like, no, let's refine the problem that you have. That way the solution that you need to choose is just super simple.
Mm. Yeah, that's a great way to go.
Guys, I have
I guess
a
I gotta
mini
hop to a
task
meeting.
with
I
my
appreciate you.
CRM support in 2 minutes. Bob, please add me
Yeah, yeah,
in the Discord here. I was trying to
yeah,
send
for
a
sure.
invitation, but it was not enabled to send. It tells that you need to add. You're not like accepting new invites,
I would
and we can
Discord is a
I
challenge.
am every day here, so it's not hard to find us. See you
Exactly.
guys.
So
I need to go. Really
yeah,
need to go.
yeah, me as well
I
because
had
it's super good.
was good to talk with you guys. See you,
Yeah,
Bob.
nice to
See
talk
you
to
now.
you. Yeah, okay, okay,
See
Gab.
you, Gabrielle.
Yeah, see you,
Bye,
Bob.
guys.